Yet another weak session in trade today, and to think of it, we had supportive set of global cues. So if you look at the Asian market picture, most of Asia actually managed to hold out. In fact, quite a good day for markets like Japan as well as Hong Kong too. That said, on the flip side, European markets started off just about mildly soft in trade. CAC though was down about 0.4%. But when we were winding up for trade, you had the US futures as well hold out marginally in the green. So in that sense, we were the global underperformers today. We didn't close in at the session lows, recovered just a tad bit from there. But yes, intraday, we did breach even that 17,800 print for the index. So in the last 3 trading sessions alone, we've managed to lose about a good 3% or so. We've fallen consecutively for 3 consecutive trading sessions. Barring the Nifty Metals, Nifty Realty, all sectoral indexes managed to close in the red. In fact, pharmaceuticals were the biggest sectoral loser, which was down nearly about 2% in today's trading session. So what was putting pressure today? There was Bajaj Finserve, there was Bajaj Auto, which was down 4%. There was Divis Labs, Infosys, TCS once again have been battered down. So over a 2% cut coming in for both these large cap IT movers. And that was pretty much the case across the IT segment. Remember, IT, even though it's come out with a great set of numbers in the third quarter, this week itself, we've seen quite a bit of pressure come in for IT names. Unilever, Dr. Reddy's, Sun Pharma, HDFC, Innocent Bank, these were a couple of other nifty losers. On the flip side, the gains within large caps were restricted to the likes of Power Grid, Bharti, Airtel, which spiked up about 2%, Tata Consumer, Grasim, JSW Steel, and Asian Paints, quite interestingly. Although the stock went into its earnings under pressure, today when the earnings came out, the revenues were in line, so were the margins, although inflationary pressures did impact the margins as per the management commentary that they could have been better had it not been for the raw material cost pressures, and the PAT was slightly below expectations. Strong volume growth though of about 18% is what Asian Paints deliver in its third quarter performance. That said, the stock, even though it started off lukewarm, finally picked up in trade and closed in pretty much around the session highs. Within the broader market, it was once again a play of Telecom as well as mid-cap IT, which was under pressure. So you had a Tata Communications, Oracle Finance. These were stocks which were weighed down, as was the case with the Divis Labs too. And MRF as well was a loser, which was down about almost 4%. On the flip side, Apollo Hospitals, Hindustan Copper, Deepak Nitrite, Chola Finance, these were a couple of buzzers in trade. This comes, or rather the selling in IT comes on the backdrop of mid-caps like LTI, which were one of the key losers yesterday, posting their highest ever growth of about 9.25% on a sequential basis. Nonetheless, IT continues to weigh heavy. Bajaj Auto, weak numbers, but that stock slipped quite a fair bit today. And then, of course, there was CEAT as well, which came out with its earnings. The Madhya Pradesh government is looking to slash liquor duty. They're allowing sale at airports, supermarkets. So that kept United Spirits in focus. And BHP Billiton, which is now reducing coking coal production guidance for the second half of FY22, which put JSPL as well as some of the other steel players in the spotlight. So these were a couple of stocks which were really making the market. Having said that, we've fallen about 3% in the last 3 trading sessions. To really need to monitor which way the FII activity moves, whether or not they continue to be sellers, especially FPIs, given that they have been sellers in the last 6 consecutive trading sessions, and of course the kind of global cues that we are handed with.